Hold on to your mortarboards, folks, because things in academia are about to get wild. On April 15, 2025, Harvard University, that bastion of learning, did the unthinkable. It told Donald Trump to shove it. More specifically, Harvard's president Alan M. Garber rejected a laundry list of demands from the Trump administration. Demands so ridiculous, so audacious, they made a PhD in medieval French literature look like a walk in the park. This wasn't just a difference of opinion on the curriculum. This was about the very soul of higher education. It was a battle for academic freedom, the right of universities to pursue knowledge without the meddling hand of government, and Harvard, bless their crimson hearts, decided to draw a line in the sand. The message was clear: Harvard would not be bullied, it would not compromise its principles. It was a bold move, a gamble even, with billions of dollars in federal funding hanging in the balance. But it was a gamble that sent shockwaves through the academic world. So, what exactly were these demands that had Harvard clutching its pearls? Well, buckle up, buttercups, because it's about to get Orwellian in here. The Trump administration, in all its infinite wisdom, wanted to dictate who Harvard could hire, what they could teach, and even how they should handle protests. They wanted to eliminate those pesky diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Imagine a world where universities actually try to be inclusive. The horror. And the cherry on top? Trump wanted Harvard to report any student who dared to criticize American values. Because, nothing screams land of the free like a government snitch hotline for college campuses. It was like a recipe for disaster, cooked up in the White House kitchen by a chef who'd clearly mistaken the paprika for anthrax. The audacity of it all, the sheer gall. It was enough to make even the most mild-mannered professor spit out their afternoon sherry. This wasn't just about academic freedom anymore. This was about basic common sense. And, dare I say it, the First Amendment itself. Standing up to a bully is rarely cheap, and when that bully happens to be the President of the United States, well, you can expect a hefty bill. The Trump administration wasn't about to let Harvard's defiance go unpunished. They hit them where it hurt, the wallet. Billions of dollars in federal funding frozen, gone, poof, just like that. It was a classic Trumpian power play. A big, brash, and frankly quite stupid move designed to send a message. Toe the line or face the consequences. But Harvard, to their credit, didn't flinch. They knew the stakes. They understood the risks. But they also knew that some things, like academic freedom, were simply too important to be sacrificed at the altar of political expediency. The financial implications were huge, no doubt, but the message was even bigger. Harvard was telling the world that academic freedom was not negotiable. It was a line in the sand, drawn with a very expensive stick of chalk, and the academic world watched, with bated breath, to see who would blink first. Harvard's act of defiance was like a shot of espresso to the academic world. Universities across the country, energized by Harvard's stand, rose up in protest. Columbia University, staring down the barrel of a $400 million funding cut, refused to back down from its commitment to academic freedom. Princeton University, facing similar threats, echoed Harvard's sentiments. Even Cornell, with over $1 billion in funding at stake, refused to be cowed. It was a remarkable display of solidarity, a resounding rejection of Trump's authoritarian overreach. From Ivy League halls to public university campuses, the message was clear. Academic freedom was not up for debate. It was a fundamental principle, a cornerstone of American democracy, and they would fight to protect it. Obama himself, that beacon of hope and sanity, applauded Harvard's decision. He called out the Trump administration's demands for what they were, an assault on academic freedom. He urged other universities to follow Harvard's lead, to stand firm against these attacks on their independence. It was a call to arms, a rallying cry for the very soul of American education.